The Golf Person of the Year is University of Denver women's golf coach Sammie Chergo. Sammie led the Pioneers to a program-best fifth-place finish in the 2009 NCAA Nationals, trumping their previous best sixth-place finish in 2008. But this isn't just about one season. It's recognition for the 12-year journey to the top of a program Sammie built from scratch.
We started slow, and we had 3 of the 6 allotted scholarships. And the first player we signed was Kelly Schaub, an in-state player, and Jenny Fiedler, an in-state player, and Sally Watkins. So 3 great local products that got us going. But we also started with Ron Moore's support and Chancellor Dan Ritchie's support. And, Ron Moore's vision was to build the top 25 men's and women's golf programs and do it the right way.
Over the last decade, Sammie has been able to use her passion and her enthusiasm to recruit better and better talent and achieve higher and higher goals.
At first we started women's golf, and our first group of kids, they wanted to be the best team in the state, and we accomplished that. And then we wanted to make it to the NCAA regional, and 3 or 4 years later we accomplished that. Then we wanted to win our conference, and we accomplished that. And then about 5 years ago, we signed a player, 6 years ago, Emily Haper, who was one of the best all-time golfers at DU. And she was the first kind of high-profile player that we recruited. And then from there, we decided we wanted to go in a direction with athletic, hardworking kids who just love golf.
But once she got these kids, it was her ability to connect with them and her unique, fun style of coaching that led to DU's success.
She didn't make you do everything as a team, and she focused on the actual individual, which I think a lot of coaches overlook, and they focus everything as a team versus breaking it down individually.
She's a great coach, and she knows how to get her team to play well when they need to. Finishing in the top 10 at Nationals 2 years in a row, I think just shows that what a great job she has done in her time, 12 years at DU.
Sammie's passion for what she does and her love of the game really rub off on her players, and she has a way of bringing out the best in each of her players.
She does a wonderful job in motivating her players and getting her team to play well when it matters in the spring season, and she has just a very personable, I would say all of her past friends, coaches, and players can say that she's always cared and been supportive.
Although Sammie won't take any credit for it, something special came together in 2009.
A handful of different things, and then we had 2 seniors in Dawn Shockley and Katie Kempter, who just had such pride in the program. I mean, those kids were not going to give up par if their life depended on it. I mean, they had such passion for what they were trying to do. And then you throw in Stephanie Sherlock, who's a 3-time All-American, just a great player. And then we had great support from Sarah Fowler and Ellie Givens. But I really think what made that the perfect storm, and 5th place is fantastic, but I think if you ask every single player in that team, we didn't overachieve. We had a pretty talented team. I don't know, as all the years that I coach, I'll care more about a group, and they'll care about each other and care about me as much. That was a really special group.